Yeah. As it says our grammar, it says reported speech, past tense shift. Yeah, it's clear. Reported speech, past tense shift. So that means from direct speech to reported speech. In that case, it shifts 1/10, past tense. Okay, examples. And you said yesterday. Here we have also what I explained. Here we're telling tense shift. That means simple past to past perfect. Shift. Present perfect shifts to past perfect. Past perfect shifts to past perfect. So that is no change. No change. Okay. This is tense shift. From this tense to this tense. As you can notice. Okay. Shift, shift, and shift. Example. Read the first example, please. Livio.
Okay, teacher. I was approached by a man.
By a man.
Sorry, teacher.
Reported speech.
Mr. Anna's told reports that he had been approached by a man.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, you know, here we have, what do we have? Past tense, was.
Yes.
Reported speech, that is the direct speech. Reported speech. Had been approached. Yeah. Another, we're talking about past tense shift. Another option, volunteer.
Janet, teacher.
Janet, read please. Direct and reported.
Direct speech, the whole experience has been phenomenal. Reported speech, he admitted that the whole experience had been phenomenal.
He admitted. Yes. As it says, present perfect to past perfect. Next. Present perfect to past perfect. Next, volunteer.
A teacher, Limber.
Do it, Limber.
Okay, we told him many times before how much he resembled the president.
And what about the reported?
The report they said that they they had told him many times before how much he resembled the president.
When it is past perfect, no changes. In the tense. In the tense. Okay. Now, what other changes can you notice? What other changes can you notice? One is that tense. Another change. What's the other change?
The pronoun, teacher.
Pronoun. Yeah, pronoun. I. Pronoun. Okay. I, he. I, he. That's one. Another. The other, what other changes as well? Yeah, so far we have those changes. Another thing, what we use with reported speech is the use of this introduction before. Using the verb tell in the past, told. The same here. In this case, we are using not just say or told, we are using admitted. That is another verb to report. Another verb to report, admitted. And said, the past of say, said. Another thing is optional, that. Optional. It can be there or it can't be that, because it doesn't change the meaning if you say Mr. Ans told reporters he had been approached by a man. You know, he admitted the whole experience. That's why it's in parentheses. Can be or can't be. So on. So far, those are that is the way how we report. Okay. So here we have a statement, and we use this statement in the reported speech, which begins from this part. He had been approached by a man. And the first part is the introduction. To report. Who talked? Who said something? Okay. Direct speech to reported speech. Sometimes in the grammar, in the other grammar books, this is called indirect speech. Okay, direct speech, indirect speech, or reported speech. That's similar, the same. Okay. Another thing. Now here we have some extra information that it says common time and space word changes. Common time and space word changes. Can you read, please, Belen?
Yes, teacher. Common times and space word change. The next day, week, to the following day, week. Yesterday, last month, to the previous day or month, or the day, month before. Today to that day. Here on for there.
There. Yes. What does it mean? It means that if we are using in the direct speech, if we use, sorry, in the direct speech, one of these expressions, if we are using one of these expressions in direct speech, for example, in direct speech, how does it shift to these expressions? Shifts to this expression. Now, can you repeat who told, somebody told me if, I don't know who was the sentence in this morning before Livios. Esther? Gabriela? Who tell me?
Me, teacher Esther.
Yeah, repeat please.
I'm going to prepare the dinner tonight.
I'm going to prepare
The dinner tonight.
tonight.
Yes.
Report.
She said that she was going to prepare
She said
that she
that
was going to prepare the dinner tonight.
she said she was going to prepare the dinner tonight.
Yes.
It could be that night.
Yes. Tonight, no. That night. That night. Because you're telling into the reporter speech. Today, that day. Tonight, that night. That was. Okay. So also those expression time, common time changes. Okay, good. And also I want please to see this as I'm recording. Yesterday I told you about this, right? Direct speech. Direct speech. Direct speech shifts to tense. Okay, tense shift. Present, simple past. We say, right? Present to simple past. It's a good car. She said it was a good car. Okay. I love my children. She said she loved her children. As you said at the beginning, yes, pronouns changes. Pronouns changes. Who's talking? I, she. My, her. Okay. I love my children. She said she loved her children. Okay. Also, pronoun changes. Present continuous to past continuous. Past continuous to present continuous. Okay. In that way, we use the tense shift. Not selling. She wasn't selling. Okay. Next, past continuous, present continuous, past continuous to present continuous. Past perfect continuous. Was learning, had been learning. They were dancing, had been dancing. Again, that is optional. Can be or can't be, as I said in the previous part. Then what do we have? We have present perfect to past perfect, right? Present perfect to past perfect. Then we have past perfect, so it, as in the book says, past perfect, no changes. Past perfect to past perfect. It's something that is to report about past perfect. But also here we have future. Future, will or shall. Future, will or shall changes to will, would. Shall, should. Yeah, this is extra explanation. Go, future with go. Future with go. Was. This is be going to, right? That we are using here. Be going to. That's why here we are using was or were. Future with be going to, was or were, and going to. As Esther did it her example. Now here we have you are going to buy a car. She said I was going to buy a car. Okay, and here can fit Esther's sentence. What was Esther? She. You say I am
Yes, I'm
going
going
to
prepare the dinner tonight.
tonight. Report.
She said that she was going to prepare the dinner that night.
That night. Okay, this is report. She's using be going to. Be going to. Into changes into past. Past, future. Going. Was going. And before that, we have this previous introduction to say who is talking? Who? She. And also we use this change. That night. Tonight, that night. Okay? Yeah. That is a reported speech. From direct speech to reported speech. Tense shift. Another thing, as I said, also reported speech is called indirect speech. Direct speech to indirect speech also is called. Okay, you can, if you search in some other grammar books, You're going to find like that. Good. I will give you as well another. I will give you extra grammar homework in order you to check it. What else? Any questions? Yeah, we said that was so far, and you asked me that modals. Yes, modals. They have these changes: can, could, make, might, must, or had to, but would, should, could, might, ought to. They don't have. They don't change into or in reported speech. Also, we have pronouns, subject pronouns or object pronouns. It changes, but it will depend on what you are, who you are referring, who is talking. Okay, that will be the change. Subject pronouns, I, you, he, she. Object pronouns, me, you, it, he, her, sorry, her, him, them. Okay, it will depend who's talking, what is he saying, what was the object, and so on, to change. Possessive adjective as well. It will depend on what you are saying, what was said. And also we have time changes. Look at, we have this, that, tomorrow, the following day, yesterday, the previous day, the day before, last week, the week before, the previous day, today, that day, next day, next month, the following week, the following month, the following year, I don't know. Now, then, this morning, this, that morning, that evening, so tonight, that night, 3 years ago, 3 days before. That was, or that is, reporter speech related with this grammar. Now, you had a homework. Tell me, please. This was your homework. Oh, I don't know what it felt. Yeah. Sorry. I will stop recording. That was the grammar part. If you want, you can